Right, so in this video, we are going to be going around a plan, how we are going to get back to $1,000. The reason why I'm posting these videos, these long videos on X, is I believe the people on X are the only ones left on the planet that are going to appreciate transparency and honesty and raw output rather than people on Instagram. They don't have retention. Either way. So regardless of whether I get views on this or not, I'd like to basically inform you that we've scaled multiple brands, blasted a lot of money on bullshit things, so I kind of know what works and what doesn't, but I'm not gonna say that, I just know how to scale a brand to $1 million a year. No, I don't know that yet, but we've recently touched $1,000 a day, and it's not really that big of a deal, but regardless, our accounts got suspended, not suspended, banned, blocked. So we're starting from ground zero anyway, so I thought, okay, why not just document everything I know so that people here might as well learn from it, or maybe suggest me something that would actually work. Now the first thing, AI. Are we going to use AI in this? Well, you have to look at it in this perspective. Am I going to use AI for making UGC videos, or am I going to use AI to automate my shipments, etc.? Yeah, maybe, but definitely not those AI bullshit slop. But I'm gonna be using AI to do this. Obviously the shipments and all, basically we're selling a product to people. So what is it called? I don't even know what that's called, and I still scale my brand to $1,000 a day for once. I mean, we were consistent at $1,000 a week, but either way, it's kind of sad. We lost it all, but there's no rainbow without a rain, right? That's what they say. Either way, where was I? AI to use for shipping orders, etc. And we're going to be using AI to make super fast volume-based videos. So I don't want to talk about my product on this particular documentation because it's going to be like I'm promoting my product, which I don't want to, which I don't need to on X. But either way, the best platform to promote a product built for students to help them study, of course. But either way, built a product to help students study better, and especially during exams, for exams, not to be used inside exams, but if they don't have internet connections, they can actually use this product to kind of study, if that makes sense. We've made money, man, shut up. My product's already validated, so forget about, oh, is this a good product or not? But either way, most of the students, who are my target audience? My target audience are 95% students, those who are maybe distracted by mobiles or they have exams coming up, kind of thing. But either way, we're gonna be getting back to that, right? So, where was I? I'm going in a loop. Right. AI to be using super volume content. That's one of my content strategies. So let's just go back to a second. Okay, let's just go back a second. What are my strategies? Like, how am I planning to make money? Like, what is my visibility techniques? Now, obviously, since the past 3 months, the past month that we've been extremely active, we've been finding good success in ads from Instagram. I haven't tried YouTube ads, so I'm not gonna comment on that, but Instagram ads, pretty good. 2, organic content, clipping, you could say, and I'll get back to what sort of organic content is that. So clipping is one, organic content, and 2 is edits, I would say, anime kind of edits. You remember those posts where there's some anime guys and one guy is extremely thin, he tries to get to a woman and she says no, and then he goes to a jacked person and then use this guide to become jacked, those kind of things. And that and of course, you know, basic Snapchat clipping edits, right? Clipping edits, right? So let's get to the ads. Anything that goes viral goes to my ads. Now, the way I target ads for my product is super simple. I identify who am I trying to sell. I'm trying to sell something to students, right? What would a student watch on Instagram? Like, what would an average student watch on Instagram, right? Freaking football, cricket, anything that's not study related is inside a student's feed, right? F1, cricket, Virat Kohli, Cristiano Ronaldo, sneakers, fashion, freaking Rolex, luxury, etc., 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 right? So that was pretty logical. Don't target things that are going to be helpful towards what you're trying to solve, you know? For example, I'm selling something and yeah, fuck it, I'll just tell you what I'm selling. So I'm selling glasses that can work offline. I mean, that comes with an AI that works offline, and people can use that whenever they're traveling, or whenever they want to read audio files in the middle of jungle, etc. You know, yeah, I know. Shut up, you don't need to judge me for that. But either way, so my target is students. Students are going to study. It doesn't mean that a student's feed is filled with study related shit. No, a student's feed is most likely filled up with cricket reels and whatever's trending in the youth circle. You know, Cockroach Janata Party is trending, etc., etc. Right? You know. So either way, target those tags. You know, put those tags and target it and run a couple ads. And we have a conversion rate of about 400 to 500 rupees, and we're gonna be getting one sale, which is, it's fine. I mean, it's not bad. It's way better than most of the people, but we've optimized it and optimized it and optimized it in order to get to about 200 rupees in the recent 2 weeks. And yeah, that's about it. Now, is this it? No, this is not it. That's about the ads, and you can pretty much boost anything that's gone viral because all the clips that you're posting is related to your product, so it's fine. And most of your target audience are going to be students, you know, most of my target audience. So I'm just purely talking about me, and it might not work with your product, but regardless, you could just go through it. But either way, ads, and let's go to organic. Organic content, you could just, you know, add some clips, you know, just random Snapchat filter, and just say that, oh my god, look at this. What do you call it? Offline AI glasses. These are super thin and these are super lightweight, etc., etc. And just a 30-second clip. You know, every day you can just post 4 pieces of content, and likewise, right? So that's the organic. We have been through ads and organic. So any of these clips which could have gone viral or which are going viral, I just boost them. So recently what happened was, not recently, like fucking day before yesterday, we hit almost 1 million views on one of those reels, and I haven't even boosted it, right? And we've got about 50,000 rupees in sale value, which, not even gonna talk about profits, everything is profits. So we're making shit ton of money with that because the margins are super high, etc. But yeah, 50,000 rupees, not in a day, in 6 hours. I mean, I slept at 12 midnight, and by the time I woke up at around 5:30 or 6, I saw like 10 freaking hours, man, 10 hours. And then we made all of that, we sold them, and by the afternoon, our account got suspended, and I appealed. I even sent a fucking mail, but they didn't respond. And after, you know, verifying my identity, etc., they just decided that I was the one who was, you know, I was somehow impersonating someone. And yeah, that's the last time I saw my account. But either way, nothing's wrong because I gained a lot of knowledge. I know what's winning, at least for my product. So we're gonna be trying to do some more stuff. And what I realized was, if you create multiple accounts, now I don't know this, maybe fact check it. If you create multiple accounts as soon as you violated this thing in similar spaces, I mean, in similar devices like your iPad or your iPhone or your laptop, which is all connected in some way, shape, or form, they're just gonna ban it because I've created like 2 different accounts and both of them are suspended right now. And none of them got any fucking views. So that's the crazy part. Now, either way, it's all fine. We've got the knowledge, so it's fine. So where was I? Organic ads, organic is clipping account, and then we are getting to, the anime part, carousals, basically. Just trending carousal posts, for students to help them study, etc. Hey bro, did you see this? That actually helped me study. Next post, next post, next post, next post, and then at the end, website, link, etc. So this doesn't have a lot of conversions, but it has good conversions. And by the way, I was telling you about the organic thing, right? So the organic reels have potentially the best conversions because it's organic, I wouldn't click on an ad if I knew it was an ad, right? So organic content drives credibility, and then once a customer visits your profile, that's the real game. It doesn't mean that as soon as he visits the profile, he decides to buy. He goes through your reels, he goes through how many followers you have, he goes through a lot of things. I mean, have you, talked to any influencers or someone backing you up? Are you there on Google? Are you available on Reddit? Is it big enough? Is it available on Amazon, etc., etc., right? So on Amazon, we had an issue. I mean, only for our specific product, we had the issue, so we had to remove it from Amazon because we had too many fucking returns. Everybody are using the glasses, and then exactly after a fucking week, most of them are returning it. So yeah, it's pretty obvious. Don't make me say it, man. After their exams, they're just returning it. But either way, it's not intended to, be sold with that. I would never do that because it's unethical. But either way, yeah. Right, carousals, credibility, and the organic reach, obviously. Where was I? What is this? Base, yeah, Snapchat. That comes basically inside the organic content, so nothing really special on that. So, these are all, you wouldn't understand anything, but these are all the things that got us some sales. Oh, by the way, Reddit actually got me 2 sales. I don't know. I just posted about how we are making, $1,000 a week. I think like 2 or 3 weeks back, and some woman just purchased it randomly, and then I thought, okay, it's fine. I mean, we're making money, so it's cool. Bringing a bunch of updates, so that's gonna work. But anyway, like I said, these glasses are good. I mean, this product is good now. I'm not sure the same applies for other products because these things, it's pretty much super high margin, making a lot of money, easy to sell, super high problem rate because everybody wants to study hard, right? Everybody is distracted with their mobiles. So we introduced an offline technology that, doesn't require you having notifications on or something. And we are working on a product that doesn't even require your phone to connect to the glasses, and then you can just, get all the questions revision in time without your phone. You can just lock your phone, take the glasses, it's super light, super thin, and then you can revise. So yeah, regardless, so we're talking about that, right? Now, at this current situation, we've got some money in the bank. We've got about, I wouldn't say that, but yeah, we've got enough money. So we are experimenting with the second product because we need some budget on that. And most of the budget I want to reallocate into clipping because I believe clipping is definitely the future. It is even the present because look at Andrew Tate, look at all these top figures that you randomly watch on Instagram, brainwashing you every single day, every single time you open your stupid mobile, are done by clipping. It's volume over quality, not the opposite way around. Quality over volume, that's some bullshit, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, I believe volume over quality, sorry. But yeah, where was I? How are we gonna get the volume? 1, we hired an editor. 2, we have a couple clippers, shooting content, sending it to the editor edits, and then posts across the videos, right? Now, are the accounts safe? Is my question, because we've been banned like so many times that it's super natural for me to just think the next account that we create is going to be banned like this. So I don't want to take a risk. So I'm going to ask a couple guys who are not at all related to me. They do not reside near me. They just reside somewhere in the country. I'm going to ask each of them to create one account, and I'm going to be connecting, all of them to post this, hopefully. And yeah, that's essentially what we wanted to do, clipping accounts, shoot the organic content, boom, 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 boost only the ones that actually blow up. And then the main thing is there's no main account now since it got banned, right? Since we lost it. And also the influencer marketing thing, we've got about 7 influencers to market our product. Can you believe that? 7 influencers to market our product. And by the way, what's that? Shipping, location failed. All right, 7 influencers, we got them marketing us, for nothing, man. We didn't even pay them. We said that, okay, if you're able to get sales, you're gonna get a commission. That's it. We just gave them the product for free. That's it. Now, the reason why I say this is it's not really that hard to promote any of your products. None of your products are really that bad that people wouldn't want it for free. Even if it's as stupid as your stupid clothing brand, people would want it for free. Even if they post a story about it, even if they post a regular post, even if they don't have followers, just give it. You don't have nothing to lose. You have hundreds of products. Just give 10, 15, 20 away. Because that brought us a lot of credibility. Even 100K, a guy with 100K followers did a reel with us for a pure barter collaboration. I mean, obviously we told him that we'd give him commission if he made sales, and we gave him the tracking ID, but his channel was not related to students, I think. But either way, regardless, people come to the channel, oh my god, he has a collaboration with a 100K guy, and then boom, that might have led them to a couple sales. Who knows? We don't know that. So yeah, I would say that we'd be doing that again, because everything is free. Just because we gave a couple products doesn't mean that we're getting any losses. The brand's going to increase. But again, the problem is I wouldn't want to rely on a single account for my brand, because that sucks, because they're just getting banned anyway, so what's the point? So yeah, I'm in the thinking of that. But regardless, we'll be starting with the 2 different accounts, 2 accounts on Instagram, 2 accounts on YouTube. We've got other accounts cold, ready to start whenever the second editor and second content clipper is going to start their videos, probably next week. But we've got like 2 people ready right now. So 2 Instagram accounts, 2 YouTube accounts. We're going to be boom, 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 posting Snapchat filter, organic edits, and then whatever works, we're going to be boosting them, and we're going to be redirecting them to Instagram DMs. Yeah, coming back to that, Instagram DMs. You know what's crazy? We thought leading them directly to a checkout page would be the best possible way. Fuck no. I mean, we did that. We've tried multiple ways. We've got a really good website, man. Like, trust me, it is a really good website. But there was something wrong. I couldn't tell. There were so many website visits, which obviously were, per people by mistakenly clicking on learn more or something. So I don't know if that counts. But yeah, there were so many visits, so less, like almost 1 or 2 sales per fucking 5,000 visits. That was crazy, Then we thought, okay, fuck this. We'd go back to Instagram DMs, convincing people manually to buy the product. And what we did, and then what happened was, since our product is really good and it solves a real problem, just give me a second here. Once Sharon's done with the coding, I'll just answer. So since I'm already on a call, I'd like to respect you guys first. But either way, right, where was I? What was I saying? Fuck, man, forgetting shit. Right, manually convincing a bunch of people was so fucking better. I mean, for every like I said, for every 500 rupees, we are converting one person into a sale, which is leading to a good profit overall. So it made sense. But then me as a fucking founder who's already making money, who's already got a lot of shit to handle, I'm sitting for 10 fucking hours a day to reply to all DMs manually. Even if I put like save replies, Instagram has this feature, save replies, you can just press a letter and the full reply will come. But even then, it was so fucking hard, man. Because 90% of the people just ask one question: what's the price? And then they ask the basic questions, you know, how does it work? How does the offline AI work? Is it a scam? No, da da da. So it was hectic. And then I thought, okay, let's get Charan, automate this shit up, OpenClaw, boom, boom, boom. Then one of my friends, Yuvraj, super guy, definitely recommend him for pretty much any technical work. Like, he's awesome. And Charan obviously is not going outside. I mean, he is mine. That's it. Nobody can take him. But yeah, he's with me. And obviously he excels in pretty much everything. So I've told them the idea, and then they said, okay, why don't we just automate the DMs with an AI? You know, basic work. It's not, I know it's not really that deep tech, but we've executed it the same fucking day, and boom, 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 guess what? We've increased the budget to about 1,000 rupees a day, and we've got about 500-600 messages. And I mean, right now, our cost per message conversion is crazy low. It's like 1.2 rupees. Can you believe that? 1.2 rupees. Like, who has 1.2 rupees conversion rate? Nobody. But either way, like I said, the conversions, ManyChat replies like crazy good. I mean, we've given it a lot of context. We've, you know, made it understood, like, how do you text this? How do you answer this message? How do you answer this message? What's the edge case scenario? What do you have to do if the customer is angry or soft? Or if he just forgets, when you have to schedule it back, like crazy good. And then we got really good sales, because now I had a lot of time to actually work on things that actually matter, you know, the second version, or how to market it better, how to decrease the conversion rate, right? That's my fucking job, right? Like I said, right? So that was the marketing part, that was the conversion part. So we still believe that messaging would give a better conversion, but I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think it works in a huge scale, because answering like 600-700 messages a day isn't fucking. I think there's a better way, but we're gonna be sticking with it for now, because obviously we made a shit ton of money with that. But we have to try new things, so I'm gonna be trying website things again. Not major budgeting, but small budgets. So yeah, messaging conversions were crazy good, and yeah. You know, sometimes I just forget what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm thinking in my head about what I should be doing tomorrow while shooting this video, that I just forget what I'm talking about. I know I'm talking about this, but what should I talk next? So yeah, to give you a basic summary, I don't know if you guys understood any of this, but I just thought it would be cool to be extremely transparent, extremely straightforward, and hope you guys like it. But yeah, from today, fuck tomorrow. From today, right now, after I end this video, we're gonna be creating a bunch of accounts, giving, you know, using my other people, and they're gonna be creating the accounts. I'm gonna be connecting it to Posters or Metricool. Fuck Metricool, man. Metricool sucked today. So Posters, maybe gonna take Posters and then connect all the accounts. My clippers are gonna be sending the clips. Editor's gonna edit, and then we're just gonna be posting 2-3 times a day on each account. So we're gonna be seeing. I don't know how this would actually work, but like I said, we know what's a winning format in my product, so we're gonna be trying that, and we know that if we actually boost the ads that worked, it's gonna, you know, get us some sales, but definitely not as many sales as a 1 million, you know, views hit reel in like a 24-hour time span. Under 24 hours, sorry. But either way, we're gonna be updating. I'm gonna be talking to you guys again tomorrow, just like this. I'm gonna be telling you what I've done and what actually worked. Let's see if we can get some sales tomorrow. We've got a couple today, but nothing as compared to that week of coolness. That's it. So yeah.